Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and today I thought I'm going to try to cook for you. I love to cook, I've just never cooked on camera before. So I'm going to make chicken cordon bleu. I know people think it sounds fancy, but it really isn't. But we were home in Wisconsin, and I was able to go to the Wisconsin Cheese Mart. So I'm going to try to make this with this really, was the employee's recommendation. It's basil infused farmer's cheese. So we're going to just break these in half. And I'm also going to make my own breadcrumbs by blending them up in my Vitamix. What I did was, sorry, I toasted some bread along with some fresh parsley and got it so that it's scaled. So that's in there. And then if you bear with the noise really quick, I'm going to just crumble them up really quick. I love this machine. It makes life so easy. So here's my fresh breadcrumbs. Just kind of stilled my day-old bread, like so. Perfect. And now it's got the parsley and the breadcrumbs all in there. It's turned out great. So then the next step, I pounded some chicken tenderloins until they were nice and flat. I salt and peppered each side. And then I have flour. I'm just going to put them in a little bit of flour, like so. I'll do a couple of them for you. So here's another one. It's salted and peppered. And then I'm going to flour them. And then after I flour it, hold on one second. I'm funny with chicken. I'm going to wash my hands. I also want to wash my hands because I forgot to get the ham out. I think you're supposed to use a nicer cut of ham, but I just bought this Natural Choice. I guess it's lunch meat, but it will work for what I need it for. So you basically take ham and cheese and roll it up into the chicken. So I'll lay the ham on top. I think I should probably fold them a little bit. So they're not fitting very well. I'll just try to do two for you right now. See if I can tip this over. Okay, and then I'm going to add the cheese on top of that. And then I'm going to roll it. Let's see, maybe roll it this way. Yeah, that'll work better. Like so. So there's one. And there's another one. boy, my cheese is kind of coming out. Hope this is gonna work. And then I have egg wash. Can you see that? Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It's just one beaten egg with about a tablespoon of water. So I'm going to now put it in the egg wash. And then I'm going to put it in the breadcrumbs. Like so. And then I'm going to set it aside. So there's one. And then in the egg wash. And in the breadcrumbs. And there's two. Oops, I think it needs a little more breadcrumb. It's kind of sticky. Okay, so there's two. And I'm going to go clean up my hands and show you how to pan fry them. Okay, so now I've moved over to the stove and I've got just a shallow, not too shallow, frying pan, and I put 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and a little bit of butter on medium to low heat. And then these are my cordon bleus that are breaded. I think that you should probably chill them first. Kind of helps things not melt too fast. But I'm just going to go ahead and carefully lay them in the pan. And then you want them to brown slowly. I'm a little worried about this one because the cheese is showing, which means it will probably ooze, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in. So now they're going to just brown for about 4 minutes on each side. And after they're golden brown, I'll put them in the oven at 350 degrees for another 15 to 20 minutes until they're cooked all the way through. Okay, so I've pan fried them. I have to say they're not as beautiful as I had hoped they would be, but the goal is that they taste better than they look. So I'll remove that from the heat. So here they are. You can see them. And now I'm going to, I think I'm going to cover them with some foil so they don't dry out. Because they're already nice and golden brown. And since this is my first attempt at a cooking video, I could be very critical and say, oh, I'm not going to even post this. It's so amateur. But you got to start somewhere. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll let you know how they look. Again, I'm putting them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're cooked all the way through. So I'll be back. Okay, everybody, well, I'm back. I can't say my first attempt at cooking on video was very successful. I took them out of the oven. My chicken cordon bleu is done, but the cheese definitely oozed out. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think they're extremely attractive. But like I said, it's just fun to give it a try. I love watching cooking videos. I always kind of pretend I'm cooking online on TV since I have to make dinner anyway. But anyway, there's one of the cordon bleus. And this is probably as simple of a meal as you can get as far as sides. No need to try and be fancy, but I'll stick a little parsley in there and show you. So I have just some rice, simple lettuce salad with tomato wedges. Here's my cordon bleu. I'm gonna try and cut it open for you. We'll see how this goes. Let me get a fork. We'll see how it looks inside. How is it? Let's see. Oh, it's kind of pretty, right? Look. Can you see inside? So not a total fail. And maybe it's even delicious. Should I try it? Let's try it. Let's hope. Cross your fingers. Mmm. The basil cheese is delicious. Kind of thought that might be a good idea. All right, well, dinner's served for my family. Let's hope they like it. I'm glad you guys watched. Thanks for hanging in there with me on such an amateur event, but I'll be back. I'll do some more, maybe in a few videos. This one will just be something to chuckle at. But try it. It wasn't that hard. Have a good night. Bye-bye.